Okay, so the second installment as part of the portfolio class about different designers and interviews with different designers. This week, it's going to be three different designers who were asked one simple question: are you a good designer? Okay, and so we have a designer, we have a typographer, and kind of a miscellaneous kind of designer. So we're going to start with Paula Scheer, and you might remember her from the Helvetica video, the one that said Helvetica caused the Vietnam War. But she's actually a really amazing designer and quite fun to listen to. If you ever get a chance to hear her TED Talk, that you should do it. Okay, so Paul Scheer studied at the Tyler School of Art in Philadelphia and was the art director at both Atlantic and CBS Records before joining Pentagram New York as a partner. Scheer's distinctive style incorporates an eclectic mix of historical design references and pop iconography. Her work includes identity, environmental graphics, packaging and publication design, and she has received over 100 awards, including the Chrysler Award for Design Innovation, and is a member of the Alliance Graphie Internationale. Okay, so here was Paula's response. I don't understand how the word good is used here. Am I a well-behaved graphic designer? Am I a socially conscious graphic designer? Am I a designer who makes qualitative work good, not excellent? It's a rather peculiar question. Here's what I think I do. I design because I love to make things and get things made. I want the things that I make or get made to elevate the expectation of what design should be. That's what I try hard to do in every capacity. Sometimes I even succeed in it. I can't determine whether or not it's good. I have to leave that to the critics and the historians. The second designer who was asked the question is a different kind of typographer, and you can see his work showing as I go through this. So Oded Azir graduated from the Bezalel Academy of Art and Design in Jerusalem and founded his studio Oded Azir Typography in 2000 in Givatayim, Israel. Okay, I probably misspelled all of those things. Alongside his commercial design work, Azir also runs experimental type art projects exploring Hebrew typography. These works have been published worldwide and have won numerous international awards. Azir was co-founder of the first cooperative of Israeli font designers. Haglida, the Guild, is a member of the ICD, which is the Israeli Community of Designers. All right, so when asked, are you a good designer, Oded said this: between problem solving and free expression, I prefer to describe design as the field that acts between need and fantasy. So good design, according to this approach, is design that can answer both things successfully. My own motivation to create is to challenge the borders of typographic conventions and to suggest alternative solutions. Some of the questions I often ask myself while creating are: how does typography behave in different situations? How will typographic design look 100 years from now? How can one use the tension between literal meaning and visual meaning in typographic work? I see myself as someone who uses his ability to change and reshape the visual experience of our environment in a way that will reflect reality instead of hiding it. I see this as not only a visual or professional act, but also a political one. So am I a good designer? The last one is Divya Chadha, who studied fine art at the University of Delhi in India. After graduating, Shadha worked as a graphic designer in advertising and communication agencies in New Delhi, where she was involved in brand building and brand management. She has worked as a freelance designer in the areas of web design and corporate identity and is currently studying for her MA in graphic design at the London College of Communication in England. So she was asked, "Are you a good designer?" I wonder if you mean good at what I do, or good by virtue of what I do. It's possible to say that both are related, at least in my view. Interestingly, it has been suggested by the philosopher Willem Flusser that the designer is a cunning plotter laying his traps. I don't know if being a good designer would mean I'd take a stand against designing a campaign for a cigarette brand, innovative and create an award-winning and original design concept, provide the most effective and economic solution to my client's problem, or design for the underprivileged. In my opinion, being good is not as easy as that. I think I am a good designer because I realize I am responsible for the messages that are being sent out through the visual communication that I have designed. I am responsible for the form and content of the design that is aimed at an audience or consumer, its quality and its effect, be it good or bad. Okay, so there was a few different designers who were asked, "Are you a good designer?" Hope you enjoyed that.